Hey y'all, today we have a Shimano Stradic C3000 that's just, it feels like it's just busted up. This in here does not sound good. We have a rotor that's very shaky. Don't know why that is. I don't think he opened it up, but hopefully nothing's broken inside. And we have a line roller that's bad to replace. So let's see why the rotor's loose first of all, and why is it making that crunchy, grinding kind of noise when I crank the reel. Alright, so I'm just going to take that off, and now I'm going to remove these washers to get the access to that collar there. And I want to open this up so I can see what's under here and why it's rocking. I'm going to be a little bit gentle with this stuff because I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. So I don't want to further damage something that's there. So now I'm going to undo this screw here so I can lift this collar up. Alright, let's open this up and see what we have going on in the first part. It's just loose. I mean, he may have opened it up. I don't know. I'm just making the assumption he did not, but he may have actually gone through this process and did the same thing. Because I just tightened it down and it feels okay. So that's good. That might be an issue that's not an issue. So let's pop that off. Now we're going to check to see if there's some rust there. So maybe the the anti-reverse clutch or the bearing inside there that's having the issue with the crunchiness. I'm trying to take this piece off here, but I can't get it off. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this handle off, and I'm just gonna open everything up just so we can look at it. Looks like we're missing a ramp right here. The size for that one is a smaller hex or whatever it's called. I don't know what you call that. But whenever you're taking these screws out, just make sure you know where the screws are coming from, just in case the sizes are different. This one's over here, like this, and I'll leave that there. Alright, so I'm going to do those 3 screws to loosen the anti-reverse clutch. Ooh, I see it. Ooh, I feel it too. That looks nasty. Cool. We got a couple more screws to take off. I think it's out already. Yeah, there it is. Now I'm going to see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm laying these screws out in the order that they came in, or they came out, excuse me. And the reason is because you can see on the bottom ones here, the one on this side is a thinner, a little bit longer, possibly screw, versus this one over here on this side. So let's kind of lay those things out just so I know where they came from, so I can put them back in right. Now let's pull this off. There's a lot of stuff happening here. I'm gonna pull this out. I think the issue is gonna be up here. So I think these are probably gonna be good, but we're gonna find out. I just found a wire. I just found a wire inside there. I don't know what that's from. Maybe from one of the bearings? How's the wire doing there? Alright, so let's see this. Let's check out this bearing here. Wow, look at all that nastiness. All that's, that covering you see there is just all rust. Look. Ugh. Not good. I don't remember if there's a washer here or not, so I'm just checking to see if there was. I'm gonna wipe this off. Ooh, that's not good. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's really bad. So that's no good. No bueno. And this anti-reverse clutch, we're gonna make the assumption it's probably bad. But I'm going to open it up and just double check to make sure, because I don't want to replace it if we don't have to. Okay, so what it seems like we have to do here is obviously replace the line roller, but also replacing this, and I'm going to check to see where this wire came from. It came from one of these bearings inside, or it was just loose, and I don't know where it would come from. And I'll double check this anti-reverse clutch to see if it's okay. I think that's probably all it is, even though it seemed like it would be a lot of work or a lot of cost involved. It may actually not be. So I'm gonna replace those things, come back to you just to verify the reel's working, and that's it. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Or maybe I'll just kind of do the speed up version of this. So we changed all the things that I said we were going to change, but what I missed was, remember when you saw these little these rings, the retaining rings for the bearings, that was coming off the the bottom pinion bearing that had disintegrated, and that was, I think, what initially started causing all the problems, because now the bottom of the bearing is kind of like flopping like this and causing issues. Great news is it did not damage the main gear or the worm gear, or the worm, excuse me. So just changing those things out really helped. So I changed the upper pinion bearing, the lower pinion bearing, changed out the drags. The anti-reverse had to go, so I changed that out as well. And I changed the line roller on here as well. So this is what it sounds like now, and that's what it looks like, which is awesome stuff, except for that part. It's kind of get dry over time. Great result, actually. All the parts that I needed I had already on hand, so I didn't need to order anything, which was really good as well. Alright guys, if you found that helpful or useful, please hit that thumbs up button. If you appreciate videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel, and definitely spread the word about the channel as well. Alright guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.